My name is Dr. Isaac Tawil. I'm a practicing clinician in Brooklyn, New York. I've been practicing dentistry for 23 years. I graduated from NYU and with a dental degree, and from Long Island University with a master's degree in biology. I have been practicing dentistry for 20 some odd years. I started out reluctant and not so excited to be a dentist. And it took me several years to see some of the brighter side of dentistry. One of the biggest attributes that I've found over the years was that dentistry was changing. It wasn't the same old-fashioned drill and fill. It wasn't just, let's numb the patient and hurt the patient. There was a lot of different things that were coming in the pipelines, like digital dentistry, that helped me remain a dentist, because for a little while I was actually thinking of leaving dentistry and going into something else. It was a short 2 to 3 years. And then digital x-rays came out and made me stay, because I saw that there was a lot of nice technology that was coming out. So right now with Shining 3D, I've been embracing the Aoral Scan 3, both wired and wireless, the DSEX Pro desktop scanner, the MediSmile, and the AccuFab printer, wash and cure. Well, I have to say, when I first came over to Shining 3D several years ago, I was a little skeptical about the technology. 4 years ago, it was a nice technology, but it wasn't exactly what I needed. This year, coming to the International Dental Show in Cologne, I was absolutely blown away with the technology. And this is coming from someone who currently owns 13 intraoral scanners. I could not believe how clean and crisp the imaging was on the intraoral scanner. I was mesmerized when I took my own face with the MediSmile, and I was just completely in love with the printer and wash and cure system. It really changed my mind about where Shining 3D was. So I brought it into my office. I incorporated the entire workflow. And since then, my workflow has been adjusted to be minimized dramatically. Instead of having to see a patient 6, 7, 8 times for some of these larger cases, I've reduced my chair time down with patients by hours and hours and several visits. So it used to take me 7 to 8 visits, which could accumulate to 6, 7, 8, 10 hours sometimes, is now reduced down to just 2 to 3 visits. And even those visits have been shortened to just maybe a half hour each visit. So it's been an absolute game changer to my practice, because the accuracy of all the devices is as good and probably better than any other unit on the market. And the fact that it works seamlessly together in one environment gives me a complete circle of digital dentistry to provide a complete, easy, seamless workflow, which my whole entire staff has embraced as well. So it's not just great for me, it's been great for my practice as a whole. My assistants, my associates, even my front office desk staff is able to utilize this technology. They're able to take facial scans, they're able to take intraoral scans, and it's been freeing up our practice because the software is so simple and the hardware is so easy to use. The most important thing when dealing with companies is always who is standing behind the company. When I first started to meet the staff 4 years ago, I just thought they were wonderful. They were really nice people with a product that was pretty much okay. I've watched the last 4 years as those people have become bigger and more influential in the company, and they've still been there. And that to me shows a lot of loyalty. People like to stay with companies that are good, solid companies that want to work together. And you'll notice that the Shining 3D staff is pretty much the same. It's been the same team that's been evolving over years, which helps us develop relationships. As a clinician, that's important to me. Just like I have as an assistant for 7, 8, 10 years, I want to have representatives that have been there for an extended period of time, because our relationship can build and grow. And I know if there's ever an issue, I can turn back and call that representative. Shining 3D staff has been completely polite. They've been overly supportive in everything that we want to do in our practice. They are amendable to making changes when we need changes and additions to our software or little add-ons. So it's been just a wonderful experience all around. Some things I'd love to see with Shining 3D to develop is to continue along the path of AI. We were here today at this symposium where we saw some remarkable changes embracing the technology of AI. I think that will help simplify our workflow. Some of the additions, like the one-button auto print feature, is remarkable. I would love to see more of those features of AI incorporated. I know the R&D team here can actually do that, which is why I'm excited about it. Some other little features into it is to help simplify some of the importation of older scans into the process. Because unfortunately I used to use some other scanners, and I'd like to see those to be easily importable into our software so we can reduce chair time. Other than that, just to continue to redevelop. I know that the team is always working on making better products, so just to keep moving along the path and keep improving the current devices that you have now. What you've done with the MediSmile is incredible. I can't wait to see what the next MediSmile looks like, because I'm sure it's going to be even more impressive than this. So we can always improve, and I know that the team behind Shining 3D will continue to do so. The facility here is absolutely incredible. I've been to many, many factories, implant factories, other digital institutes over the years. I've seen some really impressive structures. This building, these two buildings here, are quite impressive. They're a tremendous team here, and they are full to capacity. I got a chance to walk outside on the balcony and see what's being built and what's coming. This is something incredible. It's even more than I could have imagined. I can't believe that there's already 40,000. To build another 90,000 is just something incredible. When it's built, I want to be here for the opening. I just can't believe the campus itself. There's beautiful scenery. We're in a beautiful area in Hangzhou that's really remarkable. And it's just amazing to see all the infrastructure that's been built here. The downstairs in the lobby is almost like an homage and a museum put together into all the different array of technology. And to keep in mind that this is not just a dental company, but it's an industrial company. And to see the evolution of all these products downstairs, for me, being a digital fanboy, it's a lot of fun to come and view all this in its natural environment. So the facilities are amazing, people are amazing, and what they're building is even more incredible. So I'm very excited to come back here and hopefully for the grand opening in a few years of the phase 2.